Good day. It is September the 29th, and today we can continue the Gospel of John, first chapter, starting at verse 9, and Proverbs 29. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Begin Gospel of John, chapter 1, starting at verse 9. The true light, who gives light to every man, was coming into the world. 10. He was in the world, though the world was made through him, the world did not recognize him. 11. He came to his own, and his own did not receive him. 12. But to all those who did receive him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to be children of Elohim. And 13. Children born not of blood, nor of desire and will of man, but born of Elohim. Okay. John the Baptist, or we're talking about now Jesus. John the Baptist is going to testify of Jesus, saying, hey, he's coming. The true light who gives light to every man was coming into the world. Truth, that's very God of very God. Genuine. John was once for all. Yeshua is ever coming. Yeshua is the one that light and life, that gives light and life to everyone, is coming here. He's being born. Light and life are equivalent, are used as equivalents here. If you have light, you have life. If you have life, you have light. 10. He was in the world, and though the world was made through him, the world did not recognize him. He was here, the world. He created the world, and the world, men, did not acknowledge him. They say, remember how in the Exodus, when they came through the Red Sea and all that, and Moses went up in a mountain and they made the golden calf, they said, yeah, the golden calf did everything. Now the world can mean 4 different things. The universe, which is referred to in Romans 1 and 20. The earth, John 1 and 9. Matthew 4 and 8. The inhabitants, John 1 and 29 and 4 and 42. And those outside the church alienated from God, that's John 12:31 and 14:17. So you have to be careful what world we're talking about when you use the world. 11. He came to his own did not receive him. He went to the people who he made. He came to his people, his inheritance, his own, and they refused him, like the vineyard workers. When the owner said, hey, give me my due, they refused him. They did not accept what he offered. They were like the wicked husbandmen in Matthew 21:33 to 41. They killed some prophets, they beat up other ones. And 12 to 13. But to all who did receive him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of Elohim. And 13. Children born not of blood, nor of the desire or will of man, but born of Elohim. All those who did acknowledge, all those who acknowledged him, he offered adoption. He offered adoption only by his intervention to those who believe. The acceptance by individuals, Jews or Gentiles. We have capacity to become the sons of God. There's no human involvement. We don't decide, or we're not born naturally as a son of God, nor naturally do we desire to become the son of God, nor naturally our will does not desire, or naturally our will not make us sons of God, but we have to be born again of Elohim. Proverbs 29. He that being often reproved hardened his neck shall suddenly be broken, and that without remedy. In other words, if you're stubborn and hard-headed, God will break you quickly, and you can't fix it. 2. When the righteous are increased, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people sigh. 3. Whoso loveth wisdom rejoices his father, but he that keepeth company with harlots wastes his substance. 4. The king by justice established the land, but he that exact gifts overthrow it. In other words, justice establishes the land, bribery to pervert justice destroys it. A man that flattereth his neighbor spreadeth a net for his steps. 6. In the transgression of an evil man there is a snare, but the righteous do sing and rejoice. 7. The righteous take knowledge of the cause of the poor, and the wicked understand not knowledge. This is in court. The righteous defend the poor. The wicked says, why should I bother? For real, man. Why should I bother? 8. Scornful man set a city ablaze, but a wise man turneth away wrath. 9. If a man contendeth with a foolish man, whether he be angry or laugh, there be no rest. It doesn't matter. There's no coming to terms with a fool by threats or persuasion or joking or whatever. 10. The men of blood hate him that is sincere. As for the upright, they seek his life. 11. A fool spendeth all his spirit, but a wise man stilleth within him. 12. If a ruler hearkeneth to falsehood, all his servants are wicked. 13. The poor man and oppressor meet together. Yahweh giveth light to the eyes of them both. 14. The king that faithfully judges the poor, his throne shall be established forever. 15. The rod and the reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself causes shame to his mother. A child without instruction, without disciplining, without correction, will do evil. 16. When the wicked are increased, transgression increases, but the righteous shall gaze upon their fall. No matter how bad times things get, they will fall. 17. Thy son correcteth thy son, and he will give thee rest. Yea, he shall give delight into thy soul. Correct him. 18. Where there is no vision, the people cast off all restraint, but he that keepeth the Torah or the law, happy is he. 19. The servant will not be corrected by words, for though he understand, there be no response. 20. Seest thou a man that is hasty in his words, there is more hope for a fool than for him. 21. He that delicately brings up his servant from a child shall become master at the last. 22. An angry man stirreth up strife, and a wrathful man aboundeth in transgression, because they can't control themselves. 23. A man's pride shall bring him low, but he that is lowly of spirit shall attain honor. Whoso is partner with a thief hateth his own soul. He hears adjuration and uttereth nothing. 25. The fear of man bringeth a snare. Whoso putteth his trust in Yahweh shall be set on high. If you fear man, you fear everything. If you fear God, you fear nothing. 26. Many seek the ruler's favor, but a man's judgment comes from Yahweh. And 7. An unjust man is an abomination to the righteous, and he that is upright in the way is an abomination to the wicked. Evil people and righteous people do not mix. They are abomination to each other. I hope you've been blessed by this reading. May the Lord richly bless you. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I.